Hi, and welcome to day 7 of our 10-day Pilates challenge. I'm proud of you if you made it this far. Today we have a lower body workout. We're going to do a little bit more for the hips and glutes. I'm full of dust and sand, but we're going to come down on the floor not on all fours, but onto our back with our feet firmly on the floor. We're going to do a little bit of pelvic rocking. So this is a nice little warm up to start feeling like we're engaging through our glutes. So if you imagine the bowl of your pelvis, we rock up, and if you had like soup in your bowl, the bowl would spill out the back. And then as we push up and we rock our pelvis forward, the bowl would rock and the soup would spill out the front. Takes a little bit of time to get used to this motion. I kind of like teach this to a lot of people, and they don't get a lot of movement through their lower back and through their lumbar spine, but we're kind of just pushing up and down. We're not lifting our glutes yet. We're just doing a nice little warm up here. So exhale, push, and then inhale down, just feeling like you're kind of arching your lower back and then you're pushing, your butt behind you. Just a couple more here. Then we're going to do some hip twists. We're going to come up to a little bit harder level today. My knees and my feet are glued together. Arms are just down by the side. We're going to drop our hips down to one side, keeping our shoulders square on the floor. And then exhale up and over to the other side. Using our obliques a little bit here, maybe feeling a little bit of a stretch through our lower back. One more each side. And over. Okay, I flipped around to the other side so you can hopefully see me a little bit better. We're going to start with some nice, easy glute bridges. So, in the beginning, we just did a pelvic rock. We just moved through our pelvis. Now we're going to exhale. We're going to start with our pelvis kind of peeling up, and then you get a little bit of activation through the glutes. And then we're going to press through our heels, squeezing our glutes together, and then come down, kind of like rocking through your spine, going super slow with these. 8, 7, squeezing your glutes at the top. 6, 5, good. Exhale. 3, 2, we're going to hold in the top at this last one. So hold, take a quick look down at your stomach. Your stomach should be flat. So we're not pushing everything forward, keeping everything nice and low. And we're going to just do heel raises, keeping our glutes squeezed up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we're going to roll slowly back down on our spine. Heels come down. Now raise just one heel. I'm going to do my left heel, and we're going to do 8 glute bridges with one leg firmly down. 7, 6. I'm staring up at a bird that's like right above me in this tree here. 5. I feel like I'm about to get pooped on any second. It's a common thing for me. I get pooped on a lot. 3, 2, and 1. And then we're going to switch other heel up, other heel down for 8. Almost every time I go on vacation or a trip, I'll be sitting somewhere with my whole family, and I'm the one that gets pooped on. So I think I'm going to shift a little bit. 4, he's staring at me. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay. If you're still with me, we're going to stay in this glute bridge position. So your heels are just outside of your fingertips. We're keeping our head and our shoulders down on the floor. We're just going to start with a little bit of core here. We're going to bring one leg up and down, just kind of marching. 5, exhale. 6, as you raise your knee. 7, 8, let's do 8 more. 8, 7. Then we're going to combine the two here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep that knee up, and we're going to do a glute bridge, squeezing through one side. 2, 3, 4, 5. You might not get your hips as high here as when we're doing both legs. 8, we're doing 8 more on this side. 8, 7, 6, it's burning. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We hold it up. This leg is bent, and now we're going to do 2 sets of 8. This is 4, 5, just tapping the toe down. 6, 7. Other glute is off the mat. Let's keep going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring both of our hips down. A little bit of a break. Rock your knees side to side. Now the other foot is firmly on the floor. Other leg is straight up in a single tabletop. Knee is bent, but the knee is straight up from your hip. And we press 4, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8 more here. 8, 7, 6. Should be burning through that glute that you're pressing with. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up and we march the toe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's do 8 more. 8, 7, 6. Last thing in this position. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your hips down. Wiggle your knees side to side. We're going to come over to a side lying series. So I'm going to face you. Okay, just saying hi to my neighbor. So I'm back down into this side lying position. And my arm is right underneath my ear. If this is super uncomfortable for you, you can have a pillow. I know some people with really tight shoulders, they prefer to have their arm out in front. And we're going to start with a clamshell series. But my heels, my glutes, and my shoulders are all lined up with the back of my mat. And I'm just going to exhale and lift the knee. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One quick thing, lift up a little bit through your waist here. So kind of like push your hip down. Should feel like maybe a marble could fit in between your waist and the floor. Now we're going to keep our feet apart. We're going to do a little circle. Knee comes down and then open. I know it's a little bit awkward. It's like a combination of a knee circle and a clamshell. 4, 5, 6. We're going to do the same thing. 7 and 8. And now we just reverse the circle down, back, and up. 8. So we're really internally and externally rotating through our hip here. 4, 3. This one burns. 2, and 1, and then straighten the leg, flex the foot. We're just going to do 8 big leg raises here, and then we're going to do front leg raises, and then we do everything on the other side. 4, 5, 6, 7. Waist is up. Flex the foot, bringing it right out in front. My foot is really close to the camera, and we lift and lower. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now bend this knee. It's going to come over the bottom leg. We can come up on our elbow here, and we're going to lift through the bottom leg, which is a little bit awkward, but it's a little bit of inner thigh. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do 8 more. 7, because this is the only thing for the inner thigh. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we are back to straight legs. Last thing, let's bring our head back down. We're going to lift and lower, keeping our feet and our knees glued together. Just 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Let's come on up. So let's come on up to sort of a modified mermaid stretch. We'll just rock side to side, big side stretch. We're going to do all of that on the other side. Swing around. Come all the way down onto your arm. Pull up on your waist. Take a quick glance down at your heels. Heels, glutes, shoulder should be all in alignment. We're just going to open and close for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we have those circles. So really imagine like your knee internally rotating up and back. 2. Should feel this right in the side of the hip. 4, 5, 6, 8. Just reverse the direction. 8, 7, 6. If you know what CARs are, or if you've done any sort of physical therapy for your hips, 3, 2. That's what we're doing here. Okay, straighten. You can straighten or keep the bottom leg bent. It doesn't matter. We're going to do 8 big leg raises here. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then leg comes forward. We're going to keep the leg here. We're just going to raise and lower for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the top knee. It comes over the bottom leg. We're going to sit up on our elbow for this, and we raise through the bottom leg. Foot is flexed. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then the last thing, we're going to do 8 double leg raises. Squeeze your knees and your feet together. Your feet are straight out from your hips. We exhale and lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your legs. We're going to move into a little bit of mobility. We actually did this in our last couple of videos. We're going to drop our knees down to one side and the other side. These are our 90-90s. Let's see if I can move and you can see me a little bit better. So we're just stretching here, getting a little bit of a stretch through the outside of our hips. But we're going to turn this into a hip stand. We did this last time. Let me back up. We're going to turn this into a hip stand. So we're going to drop our knees down to one side, rock up, squeeze through the glutes, down, up and over. 7, 6, 5, 4, squeeze, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Last exercise here. We start just sitting on our heels. We're all the way down. Hands are down by your side. We're going to squeeze up, squeeze your glutes forward, and bring your hips forward, down, and up. 2 sets of 8. So 6, 5, 4, 3. This is really a hip thrust, what we're doing here. 2 and 1. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's come to all fours. Make your knees a little bit wider. We're just going to rock our hips side to side, just shaking out through the side of our glutes. And then we have a really nice figure 4 stretch. I'll come down to this side. So bend your left knee and bring your ankle over your right knee. You can interlace your hands behind your thigh. Pull that leg towards you. Alternately, you can also just do this sitting up and really bring your chest towards the shin. I like to rock a little bit side to side here. Let's switch right ankle over left knee, and we rock side to side, feeling the stretch inside of the hip. You did a good job. We're rolling along. We're on day 7 already of our 10-day Pilates challenge. Today was a little bit harder. The last 2 days were a little bit harder than the first in the whole series. Good job if you're really sticking with me and you've made it this far. Tomorrow we do a little bit of mobility and stretching, a nice day, 15 minutes to just kind of get your body moving and loosen up if you're developing any sort of soreness. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for joining me for the whole series, and I hope I get to see you tomorrow.